Welcome back to another episode of IOTA Poet. In crypto, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one and they stink. In the last few weeks especially, the IOTA Guff merchants have been out in full force spreading FUD. So I'm bringing you a new show where each week we discuss 5 facts about IOTA, good and bad, to help you make your own mind up.
That's what I'm talking about!
These are going to be quick fire summary videos. I'll include all links for further reading in the description below. So without further ado, let's dive into this first week. First up this week we saw the return of David Sonstebo back to the IOTA ecosystem. The co-founder of IOTA has joined Spice5 as an angel investor and a member of the leadership team. Before David left the IOTA Foundation a few years ago, he's renowned for his loudmouth and passionate character. Well, he's certainly put his money where his mouth is, as he's invested $1 million in Spice5. So what is Spice? No, it's not that tasty ingredient that'll make your tongue burn. It's an IOTA Foundation spin-off company that offers sustainable blockchain and Web3 infrastructure and services to businesses. Think blockchain as a service to Web2 companies. Spice5 aims to provide scalable, user-friendly tools and services that empower businesses to harness the benefit of blockchain without specialized expertise or resources. It's clear David supports this vision, and his investment may be the fuel Spice5 needs to expand their capabilities, networks and collaborations. Ultimately, this can only help IOTA's goals of real-world adoption. The next fact of the week is there's been more high-level collaboration between key EU stakeholders and the IOTA Foundation. Recently, the French FinTech Innovation Hub released a report on DeFi where it basically went into DeFi, its use cases, challenges and limitations. It highlighted technology risks, Oracle-related risks and supervisory challenges. The report proposes that regulatory options to address these risks, including a certification mechanism for public blockchains and smart contracts, prohibiting interaction with uncertified smart contracts. Now this sounds very dystopian and against the very nature of DeFi. Who decides what you can and can't interact with? Yes, that's right, probably governments and paid lobby groups if they're allowed to. So hell to the no. Anyways, in response, the European Blockchain Association, the European Crypto Initiative, and your boy, the IOTA Foundation, joined forces to draft a response together. That's right, together. Look, you can clearly see on the EU website here that the EU trusted the IF to lead on the response and feed into key regulatory discussions. Now, does this mean more market adoption? No. But think of what this symbolizes on a deeper level. This is a clear show of confidence in the IF's DeFi and blockchain expertise. The signals are all there. You don't let a company lead your regulatory responses unless there's a deep level of trust there. The EU are actively inviting the IF in the back door and say, come in, join us and let's build together. IOTA Poet listeners will know this too well. When we had Mariana, the senior regulatory officer, on the show recently, you could start to see the connections with the EU are growing behind the scenes and they have a good relationship together. Now this begs the ultimate question. Do you buy your Pepe, which are promoted by 14-year-olds who barely have any life experience, or do you follow the token that is being looked at by some of the biggest international trading blocks in the world? I know, very hard choice indeed. By the way, if you want to check out what the response states, I've included a link below in the description box. This week we got a further update from technical lead Dave of the IOTA Foundation on the up-and-coming upgrades to the ShimmerEVM testnet. The Treasuries of Shimmer campaign was successful in identifying limitations and areas of improvement to the ShimmerEVM, so much so that the IF plans to make some final breaking changes before moving the testnet to the mainnet. These final changes were planned to be released this week, However, in a recent update from Dave, it was announced that the testnet reset for the ShimmerEVM is postponed for the time being. This decision is made to accommodate additional pending breaking changes that are not yet fully implemented. The team wants to avoid multiple testnet resets within short intervals. The purpose of the delay is to ensure that all pending backwards incompatible changes are fully incorporated before the reset. While some may be a little down about this news, I don't think this will delay matters too much, and this approach reflects the team's dedication to delivering a stable and well implemented system for users to experience. This one's just a little bit of fun, but check out this clip from a recent CoinBureu video.
Next up, we have IOTA, whose IOTA coin appears to have pumped because the crypto project met with some powerful people in the UAE. I suspect this has caused speculation that IOTA could secure some serious partnerships, or possibly even some direct investment from some of the country's elites.
All I'm saying is CoinBureu has over 2.26 million followers, and this video itself has over 80,000 views. Whatever the IF is doing in the Middle East is starting to get noticed by some big influencers in the space. So definitely keep your eye on what Dom is doing out there. My next interesting fact for the week is an interesting development with Multichain. You may remember that the IOTA Foundation partnered with Multichain to provide bridging between IOTA and Shimmer and other external multi-chain networks such as Ethereum and Phantom. The bridging platform would let users swap assets across blockchains onto Shimmer using peg tokens or liquidity pools. However, some bizarre news has started to emerge about Multichain. Multichain itself revealed on Wednesday that it was no longer able to contact its CEO. This started fueling rumours that the protocol leadership may have been arrested in China, whatever the reason is for this. This has meant that Multichain team are struggling to maintain their servers and experiencing technical issues. The trust is evaporating fast. Now this sounds like bad news for Shimmer, as it's meant to be Shimmer's external bridging solution. And look, in a way, it is. However, this could have been a lot worse. Imagine if this happened once the ShimmerEVM had launched and the IOTA community has started to lose wrapped assets within the first few months of using the ShimmerEVM. FUD would be rife. You only have to look at Phantom, who've been dealt the biggest hit. Nearly 40% of cryptocurrencies on Phantom, excluding the Phantom token itself, got there by way of Multichain's Phantom bridge. Currently, users and DeFi protocols are fleeing to avoid losing assets linked to the multi-chain. Bullet dodged. By the way, for those interested, Adam did also confirm his dream boyfriend list. Remind you of someone?
That was a close one.
Anyway, submit your applications below and I'll send them on to him.
Hey, how you doing?
Anyways, that's it for this week. There's your 5 facts. So hopefully you enjoyed them, and don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.